Okay, so for this speech, since typically in LD debate, the negative only has 2 speeches instead of 3, instead of trying to extend all the arguments because that would be very abusive, all I'm going to do in this speech is I'm going to give voters as to why the negative has ultimately won today's debate. So first of all, we're going to come down to 2 key voting issues: the value debate and the criterion debate. So first of all, the value debate, quality of life. Now, the affirmative indicates that if we have a high economy that we will gain through free trade, if we have this surplus of money coming in and out and we have this power, then we're going to have a good quality of life. However, I've already advocated, and my opponent has actually agreed in his last speech, that this quality of life will not be for everyone. So the affirmative does not accurately achieve quality of life. Now going on to the negative. As I said before, if we look towards protectionism, this does not eliminate free trade. So we're still going to have the positive impacts that my opponent is trying to advocate from free trade. The only difference is that we're going to enact protectionism policies as well and value these on the same level. So we no longer have this extreme free trade where we just free trade willy-nilly. Instead, we're going to have these protectionist policies which will reduce on human trafficking, and the quality of life will go up for people all over. Now, secondly, going to majority rule, my opponent claims I've never touched on this. However, I have touched on this. I might not have been as blatant as my opponent has, but here's the thing. The criterion is the weighing mechanism, or it is the way to achieve the value. Now, if we want to say that majority rule comes to the negative case, then I'm actually going to let the voters decide on that. If you feel that I've accurately upheld the value in today's round through the negative case, then the majority rule, then I will have majority rule because you will vote for me. If not, then I'm not going to win this debate anyway, and I don't need to worry about that. And so, really, I'm still going to win on impacts here because that's what the debate really comes down to: is the impacts today, which is my second voter. In the course of today's debate, since we do have a consensual value and criterion, the debate is going to come down to the impacts of the criterion. What is going to be a more positive impact? A high economy or a high quality of life? If you look towards the affirmative, then the only real impact you're going to get is that we're going to get this expansive economy, and it's going to go on at this rapid rate because we're not going to have to worry on the checks and balances that protectionism is going to impose. Whereas on the negative flow of the debate, not only do you get this high economy, be it at a slower rate, but you have the higher value of human life, and human life is going to be held at this higher standard, and we're not going to degrade ourselves into a society where morality has no place, where we just value money as opposed to people. And see, that's going to be the main thing here. And so, for all of these reasons, I'm going to open up for voting now, and I urge you, make the only sentient decision in today's debate. Make the decision that most accurately upholds quality of life. Vote for the con. Thank you.